Over the years, A24 have released some absolute indie bangers, which I will discuss more in a future video. And at Cannes 2021, back in July, they released another banger, Red Rocket, directed by Sean Baker. Sadly, this film hasn't been released yet to the general public, but that will take place on December 3rd. The film stars Simon Rex, and if you didn't know who that is, it's...
You just hate me because I'm black. You don't have any faith in me. You don't have any faith in anything anymore. So why don't you just worry about you, and I'll worry about...
So Red Rocket is an upcoming American comedy drama that is basically about an ex-porn star. The name Mikey Saber screams porn star, and it is the most porn starry name for the male you can think of. Basically, Saber returns home to Texas to his ex-wife, and it's quite evident that he's not really wanted. So in dramatic and quite comical fashion, Saber befriends a girl named Strawberry. And at this point, the names and the plot just seem so far-fetched, and it just sounds unwatchable. But the director Sean Baker has a knack for removing a stigma and negative stereotypical thinking towards down and outs and often washed up sex workers, which in a filmmaker you have to say is something that can be admired, and it's tough to pull off. Normalising and humanising taboo subjects and characters which most audience viewers would find not just repulsive, but I'd say maybe difficult or likeable. Films such as Four Letter Words, Starlet and Tangerine, which was almost revolutionary in its tale about a transgender sex worker that just got out of prison. It's almost like Baker's auteur style. He makes people see beyond their own two eyes. I mean, take the lead actor for example, Simon Rex. He has a history of performing in such works, and you can't really help but feel like this is, and I mean this respectfully, a kind of redemption film for him, which is often what good indie films do. They focus on the story and the humanity of how the characters are written, and have often also resurrected forgotten actors' careers. My preview videos might not give you as much info on what you are looking for, however, what I always try and accomplish with them is giving my own personal take on what the film could have in store. And Red Rocket to me just screams a feel-good, funny vibe, and with independent cinema they often hit the nail on the head. I mean, I'm a fan of Simon Rex, I think he's hilarious, and if it's not really kind of your comedy, and comedy can be quite subjective, then that's fine. Interestingly, the film was actually shot during the COVID pandemic, which I always find really interesting and maybe worth a watch. I mean, like how Sean Baker would have to adapt under such strict safety protocols. Apparently Rex was picked up quickly for the role. He even only had a 5-minute audition tape, which eventually landed him the role, plus only 3 days after getting to Texas to get ready for the shoot. A role which I think he can be proud of due to the fact that Red Rocket was so widely admired. It even competed for the coveted Palme d'Or at this year's Cannes Film Festival. So according to the critics, Red Rocket wasn't perfect, but I'm really excited to see how Sean Baker weaves another tale of humanity, filmed deep in the heart of Texas. So will it be another A24 classic, or will the idea of an ex-porn star down on his luck sit well with public audiences when it strives to normalize such a fragmented and questionable lifestyle? Please subscribe for more future independent content, and if you haven't already, hit that like button. And one last trailer for, which I thought describes my preview of Red Rocket well, something that was written by Clayton Davis in Variety magazine, and he said the risque elements of the film could be a hindrance for award voters, but Rex, Baker and Bergoch all deserve Oscar nominations for this film. And on that note, take care everybody.